All right, now here we have a recommended channel. And I particularly recommend this channel because Christopher, the person running this channel, said that I influenced him to start this channel. So that's pretty cool. And what it is it's called, he left a comment on my Taz review because he did a review of of Taz, and that's the only video he's done. It's the first video he reviewed Taz. He bought it, he reviewed it, I bought it. Both of them. It's a box. It's a 2 CD set from Eonian Records, and he said this is also one of my favorite tracks from Taz. Glad they were able to source a live recording because it definitely warranted an inclusion. Yeah, that's a great song. And anyways, we're gonna go to your channel right now and take a look at it. By the way, that's Kick Tracy right there talking about my band Imagine World Peace, when a story that I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe. Anyways, you gotta check it out. But let's check out your channel real quick. Okay, now here we go. Sunset Underground. So you done one, you got to do a whole bunch more though. That's the thing about these, right? It's hard to do things that you don't get paid for. So you have to really be, it has to really animate you. Otherwise I won't do it. So, right? So if you think about it, I might be doing a review of Taz or you as well. We could be doing Motley Crue getting more views, but it's just not there. It's just not interesting talking to Motley Crue fans. There's, when you do a review on Taz, the guys from Taz will write in or their kids. It's like it's cooler. Or they're hardcore fans, or something like that. Old roommates. That's the kind of comments that I get all the time. Anyways, let's check out a little bit of your review. Yes,
hey, how you doing?
I subscribed. That's
I always
right.
wanted to make YouTube videos, and I didn't anticipate this being my first one, but I just could not contain my excitement for these two albums right here. Taz, after decades, has finally been able to put together and collect a bunch of their old studio recordings and rehearsal demos and some live tracks, and put together a comprehensive, career-spanning official release. And
nice.
Man, I've been so excited for these to come out. It's like, it feels like they've been in production in the works forever. And to finally have them here on my desk in front of me in real life is just, oh man, I'm over the moon.
There you go.
This video is going to be part review, part love letter to the band and everyone behind the scenes who made this possible, because you can really tell a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and effort and time and care was put into doing these albums justice and doing Taz justice.
Let me pause this for a second. So yeah, as you could tell, I'm talking to my subscribers. As you could tell, he really actually wants to review this, as opposed to most people review things because they want to get views and they want to look smart, so they put it down, and they probably don't even write songs. So I'm like, if someone puts down something that I like, I'm like, I bet. Well, first of all, songwriters tend to not do that. So, so you kind of discredit yourself when you put things down. I literally hate. Everyone's putting down the new Smashing Pumpkins record. It's blah blah blah, and they say it with such like authority, and I'm like, dude, this guy doesn't even play guitar, much less write a song or or even know why you would write a song, But anyway, so let's check out a little bit more of this.
So without further ado, if you're unfamiliar, Taz is a Hollywood band who played the Sunset Strip from roundabouts 1986 to 1991.
I saw them in
as I mentioned,
'88.
This is a career-spanning set, so Volume 1, called Wake Up and Sweat, covers the very beginnings of the band and that first core lineup, and then Volume 2, Shipwrecked.
Well, oh my goodness. I always drop things in my videos. It's amazing to me. All right, so, this is my wife's laptop that I never use. Hopefully, she doesn't watch this video, which she won't.
Video is going to be part review, part love letter to the band and everyone behind the scenes.
Let me jump back to where it was.
For that first lineup, you have Kenny Pierce on drums, and on the second lineup, you have Joey Corallo. That first Wake Up and Sweat volume it's just a really fun rock and roll record. You know, it's got that youthful energy, that Hollywood swagger that came with these Sunset Strip bands around that time, and it's just got, so even from the beginning, it's got their first 4-song demo, some songs produced by Kim Foley of Runaways fame.
Kim Fowler.
And then it has their 5-song Japanese EP, Cold Shoulder, which was the only other official Taz release aside from these two. But I digress. Even from the outset, it was clear that, to me, on first listen, that this band knew how to write some great songs. There's some really catchy, there's hooks all over the place.
Super great.
The
Let me pause it for a second. And if you think you were waiting a long time, I saw them do this set in like 88, maybe 87, but I think it was 88. And I never got to hear it all these years, you know, since the only time I ever heard these songs is live. And then eventually on the box set, they had those 2 songs on the Rock and Roll Rebels of the Sunset Strip, Aeonian Records as well. The 2 songs on that, and a couple of songs on YouTube. There was like the total of 4 or 5 songs, I think, all these years. You're like, dang, and no live footage, nothing. Kind of like Imagine World Peace, you know, my old band. Like, there's like very little, really, and I'm the only one who really put most of it out, anyways, for the most part. Let's jump ahead a little bit. All right,
when you open it up, obviously you get the CD of the album, and you get a massive booklet, which has all your typical album stuff. You've got
killer booklet,
band credits, art credits, mixing credits, you know, photo credits, endorsements, that sort of thing. And both of the albums have this. Which
they thank Imagine World Peace in the credits.
They have a breakdown of individual tracks, where tracks are recorded and who recorded on them. That's a really nice touch that not a lot of these reissue albums do, and probably some of these bands probably don't even have this information. So it's really great to see that included here.
Yeah, I actually talked to Stephen Craig from Aeonian Records because he wants to put out the Imagine World Peace stuff. I sent him the stuff actually, but he was saying like you'd be surprised that last people who have the CDs or recordings, they're not CDs, they were cassettes, by the way. There was definitely not, there was no CDRs yet, I don't think. That was like 2000 or something, or 1999 or something like that, or 98 CDRs. I can't remember, but it wasn't then in the early 90s. And I forgot my point because I'm itching so bad. Some bug bit me on the leg. But anyways, there you go. So do the you got to do more, Christopher. Otherwise, my influence is too small. Too small. All right, there you go. All right, you guys. I'll make more.